I will show you how to execute Python code inside Node.js. So I have a very simple Express application here, and in this endpoint, I want to divide A by B using a Python script. So I will go ahead and create that script inside Python folder. Script.py. This script will take A and divide it by B and print the result. Okay, so where do we get A and B from? We want to pass them in from Node.js. So I'm going to go ahead and import sys module. And this will allow us to take in external arguments. A will be my first argument. So sys.argv1. And B will be the second argument. Now these arguments will be passed as strings by default, and we need the integers, so we've got to cast it. So I can demonstrate to you how it works. I will run this script from terminal. And here I can pass the arguments. So let's divide 5 by 2. And works like a charm. So one last thing that I have to do is flush the results so that Node.js can access them. So here inside my Node.js application, I will create a function called execute Python. This will be an async function, and it will take in 2 arguments: script, which is the path to our script file, and args, which will be the arguments for that script. Okay, so first thing, the arguments have to be strings. So I will map over the args and convert each argument to a string. Okay, now we can spawn the Python script, but for that we will need spawn from child process, which is a built-in Node.js module. So let's say spawn Python, and here as a second parameter we have to pass an array. The first element is the path to the script, and then the stringified arguments. So basically this is the equivalent of this, okay? Now I'm going to create a promise, okay? It will be called a result. Await new promise. Result and reject. This is the promise that will actually return the results of the script. So here we will define an output, and we will register 3 listeners. First, py.std out.on data. So here we can actually get the data from the script just because we have flushed it, okay? We can assign the output to data. Now, one important thing, this data is actually a buffer, and we have to parse it to JSON so that we can read it. Just like this. Now we'll go ahead and handle potential errors. py.stdr.on data again, the same kind of function. Here we'll go and console.error. The error that occurred. and we have to recheck the promise. We're just gonna say error occurred in and the name of the script, like this. And finally, py.on exit code. So this will be executed once the Python script is done running. So we will log to the console, child process exited with code. This is optional, okay? What's important is that we resolve the promise with our output. Okay? So now all we have to do is return the result. And our function is ready to be used. Let's use it here. Our result is equal to execute Python. And now we have to pass in the path to our script. So python/script.py in my case, okay? And then we pass the arguments. So let's divide 5 by 2. Remember that we have to await those results because it's a promise. So the function has to be async. Okay, so now we can send back the result. Remember that this can fail. The promise can be rejected. So let's wrap this with try catch. And in case of the error, we will return the response of 500 status code and the JSON error like this. Oops. If you now test your application in Postman or the browser, you will see that everything works as expected and we have a working calculator. So to summarize, in the Python script, you can take in arguments using the sys.argv, and to output the result, you use sys.stdout.flush. And to use our script inside Node.js, you can use this function. Thank you for watching.